What do you think about that whole deal that's happening between them?
Similar to you talking to the pastor, a question shouldn't bother you, no matter how ridiculous or
Right.
crazy. A question should not be a threat to your existence. But I think Turning Point and a lot of these people that, like Dan Crenshaw, that they're hiring and putting out there, they only want to answer liberals or fans on the right. They don't want to be challenged, and they started calling people homophobes, anti-Semitic, racist, white supremacists. They started doing what the liberal media does, or as you call them, the children of the lie.
Yes.
And it's very, very alarming, especially because a lot of the kids were asking questions about the First Amendment, our freedom of speech, and Charlie and a lot of them were saying, you're anti-Semitic, and they're actually Republicans are passing laws and bills that define what anti-Semitism is. And me and you are not hateful people. We love the Jews,
Right.
but it's not, these legislations are not, if you go and punch somebody or you hate them, it's like, if you question their power, if you suggest they have to, it's like paragraphs. It's like Islamophobia to the left, or calling you a racist or anybody. Where I love what you always say, it's like, is it right? Is it wrong? Is it good? Is it evil? These words are just, you just ruin the whole situation, because whatever race or whatever religion or whatever person you're talking about, they use that word to not have the discussion of if it's true or if it's not. So what they did, I think, was awful. And although there are some angry people, and I think they should listen to Jesse and get the anger out of their hearts in the Nick Fuentes bunch. Not all of them. I'm not trying to smear them, but some of them are angry.
Yeah, they need to let that go.
But yeah, absolutely. But it's like, what do I prefer? A group of kids that may be angry, I think they should let it go, but they're asking questions that are a little tough. Or somebody that's marching around saying they're against safe spaces, they're against political correctness, they're against identity politics, they're for free speech, but they're actually not for any of that. And if you ask them a question about homosexuality, as tough as it may be to them, they start calling you a homophobe and a racist. So I'm very, very disappointed with what they're doing, and they seem to want to blacklist and smear anybody who stands up for the First Amendment. So it's like, what are they conserving if you can't even conserve the freedom of speech in this country? They love Israel so much that they're willing to, give away our First Amendment, and that's
While
weird.
they calling themselves conservatives, while they're pushing all the wrong moral things, they